Hey, what's up guys? This is Jeff with Gamestork, and it looks like we're going to see some Platinum games come to the Nintendo Switch.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.
So at Bit Summit, there was some interesting commentary coming from interviews with Platinum Games head producer Atsushi Inaba when he spoke with different companies who were interviewing him. Now, one of the things, I will go through two different sets of information that we're going to cover here about what Platinum Games are up to these days. But first of all, they're asking in regard to the Nintendo Switch. They said, how's the capability with Platinum Games, or compatibility? And he said, I think it's good. We've also already declared we're going to participate. During the announcement event of the Nintendo Switch, there was a Platinum Games logo showing up secretly. And then they asked, is something happening? And he said, we're creating it, you know. I think it's going to be interesting. So this means that they're already creating a game for the Nintendo Switch, that they're working on something that he finds to be interesting. Could mean anything, we don't know. Now, as far as Nintendo games are concerned, what we think immediately is Bayonetta. Now, I don't think this game mentioned here is Bayonetta 3, but let me tell you why first, and then we'll talk about it. During a different interview with the same individual during the Bit Summit, it said, if Bayonetta 3 were ever to happen, would Bayonetta still be the protagonist, or would you try to surprise fans? And this is where this came from, this quote. So it says, maybe there would be a male Bayonetta, and he laughs. I would like to make Bayonetta 3. We're talking within the company even now about what to do. But because we're constantly talking about it, that actually makes it really hard to say. If we weren't talking about it, we could just say something random or offhand, you know. But because we're actually talking about it, of course, that's just something that you talk about when you're making a series. Do you want to keep the same protagonist? There's plenty of precedent for changing protagonists, and so that is something we discuss. Do we want to keep the same one, have a different one, add new ones? You know, but that's certainly not anything I can say for sure at this point. So this is an indication that yes, they are planning on a new Bayonetta title, because they're talking about who the protagonist is going to be, and it seems like it's in the very, very early stages based off of this interview. That means that the game that is mentioned that is extremely interesting that they're making for the Nintendo Switch is something different. So does that mean Platinum is creating a brand new title for the Nintendo Switch? Only time will tell. It could be something, a brand new IP, or really anything. We don't know at this point, but I'm really excited to find out. The thing that excites me though is that we know two things out of this set of news. Number one, that they are already developing a Nintendo Switch game, and number two, they are working out the details to develop a Bayonetta 3. And if you haven't played Bayonetta, just go ahead and go play it. Do whatever, pay whatever you have to pay to play. These games are fantastic. They are really, really good, like groundbreakingly awesome. So if you like Nier Automata and you've never played Bayonetta, you owe it to yourself to play that as well. And let's hope that Nier Automata comes to the Switch, because they've also said in an interview if they get paid to do it, they will bring it over. So let's hope, number one, that this game that they're making for the Nintendo Switch is great, that Nier Automata gets put over, and that Bayonetta 3 goes into development as soon as possible for the Nintendo Switch. Anyway, that's it on this Platinum News Update. Thank you guys so much for watching. For all things Nintendo Switch, subscribe and come right here to Gamestork. I'm very happy to have you, and I'll see you next time.